What is up, fidget fanatics? It is Carrie here, and I'm back with another haul video. So, I apologize that there hasn't been a haul video in a while. I've been saving up for things, and also I've been waiting for fidgets to arrive. And there's been some technical difficulties, but we are still getting fidgets. And there's also a lot of new fidgets coming out this year, so stay tuned for a lot of cool new videos. So, I got some new Kaiko stuff from Funky Fidgets, because I am collecting all the Kaiko stuff. So, for my free gift, actually, I got this mini dough ball. So this is their new batch. They basically changed the skin. The skin feels slightly different. I do have one from the old batch, if I can find it. It's in here somewhere. It has no air in it. And then I got a new one as my free gift, and it does have air. Here it is. So this is the old dough ball, and the skin feels slightly different. The seal is also slightly raised on this one, and this one has no air. And this has been one of my favorite products ever. I really like it. It has little to no air. And then I got the new one, which they have just released. So these are back in stock. The seal is slightly smaller. The skin is slightly smoother. And it has a tiny bit of air in it, which I quite like, actually. I kind of like both of these. They're both different, and they're both really unique. It also has the word funky engraved on the side. They added that. So, yeah, these are really cool. I love these. So that was my free gift. Really happy with that, and please ignore the the heater. Next, we've got another Funky branded item. This is the Funky Fidgets Barrel Bead Roller. This is their new metal fidget. It did come in a tin, but I don't keep the tins because they're too big. So this is the bead roller. It has 7 beads, and the beads are barrel shaped. And I think it's oil slick in color, I think. I could be wrong though. But it's made to be noisy, which I really like. It is very good. Love this bead roller. So then I picked up some new Kaiko stuff. I picked up 3 Kaiko items. If I can find the third one. There it is. So I picked up the Kaiko Megapede. So this is like the centipede, but it has a lot more rings on it, and it's slightly bigger. So it's a loop. Has a whole bunch of little metal rings on the metal loop, and you can fiddle around with it. I think this is a new product from Kaiko, because I've never seen this before. But I just had to have it for my collection, because it's really cool. I like to just rub the metal rings along the loop. It's really satisfying. And then I picked up the Kaiko Hailstorm Duo. So before I start, I just want to say, I did see these before on the market, but I never thought I would like them. But I decided, why not? Why not give these a try? I mean, I have everything else by Kaiko and I love it. So I picked up the mini Hailstorm Duo. So you get a mini one and also a micro one. This is the micro one. It's basically a whole bunch of metal pins in this metal circle. And you can fiddle around with it. You can push the pins back and forth. You can play with it in your palm. Yeah, it's really cool. And then this is the mini one. It's slightly bigger. Actually, it's quite bigger. Has more pins. And it's louder. It's easier to play with. And yeah, tower is here. If you can hear him in the background, he's just doing something right now. So he cannot be present for this part of the haul. But this is the Hailstorm Duo. These are oil slick in color. And they're very satisfying to play with. I like playing with both of these in the same hand. Or both of these at once. So yeah. That's all the stuff I got from Kaiko. And now I want to show you guys some new stuff I got from Layer Labs. I got 2 items. I got one of his latest fidgets. Now, I do talk to Layer Labs. I have messaged him about which fidgets he thinks are the best to get for someone who really loves noisy fidgets. And he recommended me to get the 12-in-1. Now, you might be thinking, you already have the 12-in-1. I do. I do have the 12-in-1. I have the tiny 12-in-1, if you guys remember this. This is the smaller 12-in-1. And you have probably seen it from previous videos. Literally, it is an awesome fidget. I love it. It's one of my favorites. But he told me that he made one in an XL size. So you can get small, medium, large, and XL. So I thought, go big or go home, so they say. So I got the XL. 12-in-1. So this has a giant wheel, another wheel which is quite loud, I really like, another quite noisy wheel. So you have loud, medium, and a little bit less loud. So that's the 3 wheels. You also have 3 joysticks on the front, big, medium, and small. You've got a button on the front that you can push with your thumb. It makes a slight noise. You've got a slider on the right side, which is very clicky and nice. You've got a button on the right side, which is silent, but it's good to press. It's very satisfying. You've got a flicker switch on the left side, which gives off some resistance. And then you have a regular switch as well on the left side, which is very, very clicky. And then finally on the bottom, you've got a gyro spinner. A nice, big gyro spinner. This is one of my new favorite fidgets ever. I really, really love it. It is so huge. It's literally bigger than my head. But it is worth it. I love it. I love the wheels. I love the switches. It is just absolutely phenomenal. And it is going straight in my basket. So if you compare that to the mini one, it's actually tiny in comparison. You got a wheel, another wheel, a slider, the button, the flicker switch and the regular switch, the gyro, the 3 joysticks, and the other button. It's literally almost silent except for these wheels. But I love it. I love both of these. I'm not going to keep both of these in my basket because they both have different sounds. And then I also picked up from Layer Labs this. If you guys remember the mini one, this is the mechanical slider. This is the mini one I've had for a few months now. I'd say almost a year. And it's very good, mind you. But I picked up the large size of these, which he just released not too long ago. This is the large mechanical slider. So much louder, so much better. It is honestly the best. I love it. Like, compared to the sound, and in size comparison, it's about, I'd say 3 times the size of the small one. Yeah, it's quite big. But I like the size of it. I like the sound it makes. It's chunky. 10 out of 10. So yeah, that's what I got from Layer Labs. And in my opinion, they did really well. He did really well with the XL. With the XL 12-in-1. It is honestly the best. It is so good. So yeah, it is amazing. So yeah, we'll be back for the next part of the haul, and I'll see you guys then. I got these 2 fidgets from Watchitude, all the way from the US. So that's really cool. I got the Endless Bubble Wrap. So I got the Endless Bubble Wrap and the Endless Bubble Wrap to go. So this is the Endless Bubble Wrap to go. It's a lot smaller than the Endless Bubble Wrap itself. So it's got 9 bubbles. It sounds really good. This side is a lot quieter than this side. You can't really hear it on camera though. And then we've got the Endless Bubble Wrap. So this is the blue one. And it's not much louder than the mini version. It just has more bubbles. It's really satisfying. This one has 50 bubbles. And again, one side is slightly louder than the other. I prefer this side because it's easier to push. But yeah. So I got these ones. I prefer the bigger one over the to-go. The to-go has a keychain on it. And you can put it on your you can put it on your lanyard or keys or whatever you want. But I prefer the big version, which has 50 bubbles, and it's really cool. It really does feel like you're popping bubble wrap. Here are the pros and cons. The pros are that it has 50 bubbles, and you can hit a bunch at once, or you can push a bunch at once. It has textured W's on the bubbles for Watchitude. It makes a nice popping noise. The cons are some of the bubbles do deflate after a while. And I really don't know how to fix that. That's very unfortunate. But they still make a noise. It's just not as loud. Another con is that the bubbles are quite hard to push down, but that could be just because I'm very weak in the hands. I don't know. And that's about it for the endless bubble wrap. Now we're going to move on to the next part. I've got another fidget. This is a stress ball. I actually got it as a gift from my mother who went on vacation. So, I have this. It's a stretchy gorilla. So, it's huge. It's actually pretty big. And I think it's sand filled. It's a really nice, stretchy fidget. I love the sound it makes. It's a gorilla. I don't know if it's the stretch and smash gorilla. I'm not really sure, and I don't really know how those work. But I know you can stretch it. You can stretch all the limbs. You can stretch the body. And you can stretch the head. So, yeah, it's really cool. I think it's filled with, like, sand or something. But yeah, I really like it. It's cool. It's a bit heavy, but I like it. It's definitely a cool gift. So, yeah, that's another new fidget that I got. So, this is what I got from Funky Fidgets. I only got a small order this time. So, I got the watermelon ball, which is made by the Funky Fidgets brand. And it's basically a giant DNA. It has these huge giant DNA balls in it. They kind of feel like bouncy balls. I really like it. It's really satisfying to squeeze and just move the balls around. And then I got a Kaiko product. Just get it out of its little packaging here. There we go. This is the Kaiko Hexa XL. It's really satisfying. It's basically a whole bunch of bolts on a loop. So it's another loop. I love my loops. But it is really satisfying to play with. And then I picked up the Funky Magnetic Pressure Balls. So 2 of these are for my boyfriend. But I might keep them for myself because I like playing with them in a 4-pack. It's just really satisfying. But yeah, these are really fun and they're really nice to squeeze too. So yeah, I really like them. And they make a really satisfying noise when you rub them together. The magnets aren't as strong on these as the ones for the funky textured magnetic balls. Those ones are silicone, these are plastic. But I really like them. They are very satisfying. So yeah, that is literally everything that I got from Funky Fidgets. And I will see you guys in the next haul because I'm planning to end this one here. But thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys.
Stop button. Pause button.
Sorry about that stupid voiceover. I will talk to you guys in the next haul. Bye. This bag, which has my name on it, by the way, is literally full of fidgets that I got today. So I'm going to show you guys what I picked up. Well, I ordered these a long time ago, but this is not a fidget, but I wanted to show you guys this. This is the Funky Fidgets cup. I got this in one of their limited edition lives. So if you ordered during the live stream, you got one of these cups, which I got. So a free cup. Nice. And it has the logo on the front, I think, and it says Funky Fidgets Shop. So I love this cup. I'm definitely going to be using this for something. Not sure what just yet, but I'll be using it for something. So, yeah. These fidgets that I'm about to show you are from Layer Labs, Dan's Fidget Foundry, and Funky Fidgets. So, oh, and also 3D Fidgets as well. So, 3D Fidgets, Layer Labs, Funky Fidgets, and Dan's Fidget Foundry. So, we're going to start just picking out at random, and I will tell you guys where they are from. And where I got them from, basically. So, this is the Specs Gump surface. So, basically, it's a textured Specs Gump. And I feel like these are a lot softer than the regular Specs Gumps. So, they are sugar-filled. They have the regular sugar filling, but these are textured. And I feel like it's a lot softer than my original Specs Gump. And I got the blue one. Each one has a different texture. This one has like little bumps on it, which is very interesting. I've never felt texture like this before. And I do like it. Glad to have it for my fidget collection. It is not going to go in the basket though. So, I'm going to leave that there for now. Next is the Bailey's Grip and Stim from Dan's Fidget Foundry. These were made by an influencer on TikTok who does fidget videos. Her name is Bailey's Fidgeting Life. Bailey's Fidgeting Life. She made these with Dan's Fidget Foundry. She partnered with Dan's Fidget Foundry to make these. These are basically little 3D printed cylinders, and they have spikes all over them. So I got the rose quartz color, I think, or the amethyst. Yeah, I think I got the rose quartz one. Couldn't remember if I got the rose quartz or the amethyst purple, but I think I got the rose quartz. So it's a pain stim. And it's really nice to squeeze. That's definitely going in the basket. So that's going to stay there. Put that in the basket later once I've organized everything. Next we have the Sensit Loop by 3D Fidgets. So if you like a tangle, you're going to love this. It's really big. It's basically a 3D printed tangle. And it's really long. So you can twist it, you can turn it in any which way. I can't remember what color I picked for these. But you can also buy color packs for these. You can buy like the different links in different colors so you can match it up and change the different colors. Although I'm not really interested in that. I prefer it just being in the one color. So, this is cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in the basket yet, so I'm just going to put it in my bag for now. Next is this hinge fidget from Dan's Fidget Foundry. This is really cool. I really like this. It's like an infinity cube, but it's a different shape. I think it's like, yeah, it's a lot of it's like more rounded at the edges. So it's not really an infinity cube, per se. But it's still really cool, and it still works the same way. And this is by Dan's Fidget Foundry. This is also 3D printed, and it's going to go in the basket because I love it. Next is this dolphin clicker from Dan's Fidget Foundry. And I chose the quiet click option for this. Although, you can make it loud if you really want to. I love dolphins. They're one of my favorite creatures in the world. So I really love that. That is going to go in the basket. Next is this bead roller from 3D Fidgets. I think it's a Valentine's one because it has 2 hearts. It has 2 hearts on it, and it has a whole bunch of beads that you can roll. You can roll them along the hearts, which is very interesting. It's not my favorite though, so it's not going to go in the basket, but I'm glad to have it in my collection. From Dan's Fidget Foundry, we have the pencil clicker. So on the point, you've got this loud click, which you can click to your heart's content. And then on the eraser, you've got a quiet click. And I really love this. It has 2 different click sounds. And it feels like a literal pencil. So that's going to go in the basket as well. Really happy with that. Next is the new version of the mini dough ball from Funky Fidgets. I did get one of these in my free gift in one of my last orders. But this one is a lot better because it has barely any air in it. So I'm really glad to have one of the newer versions. It feels a lot smoother and it barely has any air, so it's really nice to squeeze. Very happy with that. That is going to go in my basket. So let's move on. Next, from Dan's Fidget Foundry, is this really cute mini dolphin. It's an articulated mini dolphin, which I love. And it comes on a keychain. So that is adorable. That isn't going to go in my basket, though. I think I'm going to put that on my keys because it's just so cute. The next thing I have here is from Layer Labs, and I actually got this as a tester because if you guys know, I basically have the palm roller with click and twist top, and I asked him to make it in a bigger size, and he said sure, no problem. He made it in a 20% bigger size, a 40% bigger size, and a 60% bigger size, and he sent me the largest one in blue, which is amazing because I order everything in blue because why not? So this is the largest palm roller. This is what it sounds like when you twist it. It sounds amazing, and you can also push the top and it moves. And it's a pain stem, so it's a 3-in-1. And this one is extra spiky, which I love. I love this thing. It is one of my favorite things ever. And the fact that I got this for free to test out, honestly, I couldn't be any more grateful. So thank you, Layer Labs. These are now on sale, or these are now on the website, guys, or on the Etsy as well. So if you guys want to go and get one of these, they are now for sale. You can get them on Etsy or his website. And I believe TikTok Shop, I'm not sure. Next, from Funky Fidgets, is their slush ball. So I did have one of these before, but it was one of the faulty batch. So I did end up getting rid of it because I was scared it was going to pop. This version, though, is their newer version, which is not broken. Oh, and I love it. I love the sound it makes. So it basically has like slush inside. It's really satisfying. I love it. Definitely going in the basket. Oh yeah, and the hand roller is definitely going in the basket. I forgot to say that. Next is my new keyboard clicker from 3D Fidgets. So I did have one of these before, but it broke. Unfortunately, I'm really sad about that. So I ordered a new one. This one sounds different. And it feels different, which I really like. I like that they made them kind of different. I think it has different switches, but I could be wrong. I mainly ordered this because my other one broke and I wanted to have it in my collection. And I already have plenty of clickers in my basket, so this is going to go into the drawers, I think. But I still love it, and I'm still glad that I have it. Next from 3D Fidgets is their heart popper. Now I know what you're thinking if you have been watching my content for a while. Carrie, you already have a heart popper from Dan's Fidget Foundry. Well, I did have a heart popper, but this one has a lot more pops. This one has 8 different buttons to pop, so I thought I'd give this one a try. And I'm so glad I did, because this one sounds a lot better than my other one. I love it. I love this so much. It is so good. It is going in the basket without hesitation. Next is the Sense It Twist from 3D Fidgets. This one is very much similar to the Sense It Loop, except this one is a lot stiffer and you can twist it a lot better. So this is the twist and the other one was the loop. I think they're cute. I think they work really well, especially for silent fidgeters. But for me personally, they're not noisy enough to go in the basket. But I'm so glad to have them. Next, from Layer Labs, I ordered the medium size of the 12-in-1 and the large size of the 12-in-1. I already have the small and the extra large, so I thought, why not get the other 2 sizes so that I have them and I can do a comparison in a video for you guys, so you guys can see which ones you think you should get, or you can hear the sounds and pick which one you should get from there. So start with the medium. So you got your big wheel, your second wheel, your third wheel, the slider, the button, the flicker, the switch, this other button, these 3 joysticks, this gyro, and then this silent button. I think I said that though. And then we'll go for the large one. This is the large one. You've got your loudest wheel, your second loudest wheel, your third loudest wheel, your slider, the button, your flicker, your actual switch, the gyro, the 3 joysticks, and your silent button. These are going to go in the basket for now until I do the comparison and pick which ones I want to keep in there. Next, from Dan's Fidget Foundry, we have this crab clicker. And I got it mainly because, it's a crab. And these were the new ocean clickers. So I wanted to try one loud click and one quiet click of these. So I got the dolphin and the quiet click, and I got this, the loud. And it's nice, good to have in my collection, but not going in the basket. Next, from 3D Fidgets, is this Valentine's loop. So it's on a, like, it's a 3D printed loop. And I have the infinity loop. And I really like that, so I thought I'd try this. And I'm not gonna lie, it's nice. I just wish it had more beads on it. It has like these triangular, circular, like different shaped beads. Only thing I don't like about this is they didn't put enough beads on. So yeah, like half of the loop is blank. And that's one thing that just puts me off loops. And I'm glad to have it, but it's not going to go in the basket. I'm very nitpicky as to what goes in the basket and what doesn't. Next, we have one of my new favorite clickers. This is the Tulips Bunch by Dan's Fidget Foundry. It has 3 different clicks. Each one has a different type of click. So we've got a loud, tactile click. This medium one, or this middle one, is tactile and it's quiet. And then this one is linear and it's quiet. So yeah, I really like this clicker. It's gonna go in the basket. Not much to go now. We've got, if I can get him out, this gigantic dolphin. He's huge. But I love him. I really do. I think it's blue. I couldn't be sure though. And all of him moves. All parts of him move. It's articulated. So yeah. I love him and he's going in the basket. This is from Dan's Fidget Foundry. And I think lastly, the 2 last few things in here. Okay, so this is a freebie I got from Dan's Fidget Foundry. It's this little twister spinner thing. And it's shaped like a little teardrop. It's really cute. It's adorable. And I got it as my freebie. So yeah, of course I'm going to have it in my basket. I love that freebie. From 3D Fidgets, I got this little clicker thing. You basically just flick the top. And I really like this. I got one of these before and it broke, so that's why I got a replacement. Still not good enough to go in the basket though. Now this last thing is my pride and joy. It's Hedwig! It's a Hedwig keychain from Dan's Fidget Foundry. She's so cute. She's literally adorable. So her wings move. Her wings flap up and down, and her head turns. I love her. I love her. She is so cute. There, her head's on the right way now. And I got one for my boyfriend as well, but his is on his nightstand. So this is mine. And I love her. She's so cute. I love Harry Potter. So glad to have her. I was going to put her on my keys, but I'm like, nope. She's going in the basket, like, right away, so. So I'm going to briefly show you guys what I decided to keep in my basket. I'll be right back. This is everything that is going to go in the basket. Medium 12-in-1. Big 12-in-1. I couldn't find the other 12-in-1s to compare them to, so I'll do that in a separate video. So I'll show you guys the different comparisons in a separate video. Gigantic dolphin. He just moves in so many ways. I love him. I really need to organize this basket. It is so full. Literally. Hinged fidget. Slush ball and dough ball from Funky. Hedwig. Of course. The pencil clicker. Dolphin clicker. Tulip clicker. Bailey's grip and stem. Heart popper. And finally, my favorite, this roller. So I found my smaller palm roller and I wanted to compare it. So this is the tiny one and this is the biggest one. So this is the tiny one. It's not as spiky, but that's because it's small. And you can twist it. Then you've got the huge one, which you can twist a lot easier. And it's a lot spikier. So I'm having both of these in my basket because I love both. And I'm so thankful to Layer Labs for my amazing gift. Thank you, Elliot from Layer Labs. I know you're not going to see this, but I appreciate you. I really do. And that, folks, is everything that is going to go in the basket. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, and of course I couldn't forget this little teardrop twister. That must have fell out. But yeah. Thank you for staying throughout this fidget haul. If you have stayed this long, that is. You probably got bored, I don't know. But thank you for everyone who has stayed, and thank you for listening, basically. And I'll see you guys in the next fidget haul. Bye!